Hello again. In this lesson, we'll be creating a subfolder within our application. Let's get started. Hey there. Before we get started, I want to thank you for viewing this video, and be sure to check out all other how-to videos from this channel, and don't forget to subscribe and share. It will be helpful. Also, go ahead and leave comments below. Okay, this video it will be a short video, and as I stated in my intro, we are going to be creating a subfolder inside our application, and there is no requirement for this task, so it's very easy to do, and hopefully it's going to be quick. Now, the benefit of having separate folders inside our application is that we might want to save different folders. Save different files in different folders. For example, a PDF report could just go into the folder called PDF reports, or in any designated folder. So let's get going. So as usual, we are going to open up our Access. Now, if you don't see Access right here where the recent activities here, all you have to do is type in Access, hit enter, and we are going to create a new blank database. Let's put in our usual location, Access projects, and here we can call it subfolder, and then go in there. We're gonna call this database subfolder, and we're going to go ahead and close out this new table. We are interested in creating a folder. So let's create a form. Say this is your main form. We'll go ahead and save that guy as form main. So normally when you open application, you want to designate your form as a startup form. So just imagine for a minute that you want to start your application, and then that you're going to launch this default startup form. And in it, you might want to validate various items before the application for the application. So in our interest here, we want to go to the event. Okay, let's exit out. Yeah, okay. So click on this space right here, and then go to event and onload. This is onload event here means after the form has been opened. So make sure you do things in the onload, not necessarily on the onopen. So here onload, let's see, let's create a subroutine called, let's see, what do we want to call this? You might have noticed when I create this task for the video, I'm not really pre-planned. It's all coming off raw. How about validate folder? Yeah, I think that's good enough. All right. So if we look in all the folder here, let me see. In there is called application folder. So subfolder that we call is called application folder. And in here we want to create several folders for our files, maybe reports. So what we want to do here, we want to say, let's see what we want. We want to say, how about file directory? File directory, okay, as string. All right, we want to validate. We want to validate if that folder is there. If it's not there, we want to create it. So file directory equals application, current project, I think it's called, path, and the folder that we want. So in our case, let's put PDF reports. I think that's good. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like here. Let's test this out. All right. So come in here and design. Oops. Form design. There you go. We're gonna put a text box. It could be a label. In our case, we just want to test this guy, and this guy called text 0. Okay, that's called text 0. All right, we want to see what is in there. All right, gotta shorten this guy up a little bit. Let's get back in our code behind. Let's see what this thing looks like. Text 0 equals file directory. Ooh, not yet. We want to call this guy. So after the application has been opened, we want to call validate folder. How about that? And now let's see what it looks like. Open this guy up. There you go. If you notice this guy right here, it's called access projects subfolder PDF reports. And if we look in here, highlight that guy, look at that. That is the same name, except it doesn't have the PDF folder. And that's what we are interested in. So let's get back to our application. So we know that displays correctly. Now we want to say, how about if directory and the path name, which is a file directory. So in VB, you can have an attribute here. So we can say VB directory, you see there? If VB directory is null, obviously you can do this, or you could do the VB stuff. If VB null string, because that is a string that we defined, it's null, then what do we want to do? Then what do we want to do? Then we want to make directory, and that is the DOS command. Make directory, mkdir is a DOS command. Over 30 some years, 38 years, 34, about 35 years ago, I learned this thing. way back when, in the DOS day, before Windows started, before we had Windows. But anyways, it's enough with that. This is a make directory, and we want to put a path in there, which is called directory. You know what? I didn't even write it out right. Look at that. There. Well, to be really certain, you just highlight that guy, copy, put that dude in there, and same as here, and save that, Control S and save that, and let's see if that makes our directory that we want. Come back in here, and let's close that guy out. So we're gonna launch our application, and it's going to be defaulted into the startup. It's called main. Let's click on this guy. Bam. Now let's see if that guy is there. Look at that. We just created a subfolder. How cool is that? Now obviously you can have different folders in here. That's a PDF reports. How about let's copy that guy. The next one, the next one. Yeah, that's good. Let's put this guy as general reports. We copy that dude. And now it's going to look for that general report. So we assign this guy, this string, to the file directory name, and then we're going to see if that guy is there. If it's not there, make me one, just like that guy. Now this time we're going to run, it's going to validate this guy, and obviously it's not going to be this guy. It's not going to be null. If it's not null, then make. Or if it's null, then make one. Alright, that looks good enough. We're going to close this guy, relaunch it. Let's double check. Look at that. We got 2 subfolders. Tell you what, I'm going to make it a little fancier as a bonus. Just as a bonus. Alright? Just as a bonus. Let's do this. As a bonus, let's do this. I'm going to close that guy. Make it a little fancier. Let's go to create. Let's go to module. Yeah, I like working with module, as you see. And none of my program or database application has any macro. Can you believe that? I hate macros. I like coding. Coming from the C# programming, C sharpers, they just code themselves. They don't. Yeah. Anyways, let's make it constant. How about folder name constant? That's good. See there, folder name constant. Now we are going to make. Let's make this a public constant. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you something here. You can just take that public out. Say constant PDF report as string equal PDF report, and then constant general report as string. We call general report. Actually, we're gonna want to space that out. How about that? Let's go back up here. Give it a little space. There. Control S. And back to our main code behind. Now, what we can do in here, we can say, take this string, take that name out. We can say, and folder name constant. Ooh, you see there? When I put a dot in there, I can't see my my constants. Do you know why? I don't know why. Let me show you why. I did this on purpose. Remember, I took out that public. Now it's visible. So if in the module class, if you want the function or sub or constant or any variable or any object in here visible to the application, you must make it a public. Otherwise, it will not know. Now, another way to do that is to do this. As a bonus, I'm going to show you how to do this. We can do option explicit. That means make it available to everybody. Which, a word of caution, we don't like doing that just because we don't want to expose anything that we don't want to expose. Only the items that we want to expose to the entire application. All right, so Control S and save that. Let's see if that does it. It might not do it. Folder name constant. Why is that? You know what? That might not work with the constant. But I know for sure that you can expose the functions and subroutine in here. Anyways, these right here will expose the subroutine or the function. Let's test that out. Let's say function test1 as boolean, and then let's make this a sub test2. All right, let's save that. Control S. Let's see if that exposes it. So now we can say folder name constant. Look at that, test 1 and 2. So it does expose the function and the subroutine as I said. However, the constant it will not expose. So, but that's okay, because we're not interested in the functions and the subroutine. We want to make this guy public. And that's how you do it. Public, Control S. Get a habit of doing a Control S. That will save you time, just in case something happens. Okay, just in case something happened. I think I typed in there. Okay, so you don't want to lose your info, your work. Constant. Do you see there? Those two are constants. Now we can say there and copy this guy, put it under here. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so that's how you do it. That's a bonus. That way you don't have to keep typing. And if you need to, if you have several reports or several of the report menu, then you can just say use this constant throughout your application instead of starting typing. Okay, can you check this out or save this one into this folder and to that folder? You can just use this name and then forget about typing these guys in there, because of course typing could make could create a problem. If you misspell, then it won't find that folder, and then the program will bark at you loudly. So alright, let's put that to a test. We'll come back in here. We're going to delete these two guys. Alright, and let's test our code, see if the constant works. Close that dude out. Yes. And we just launch our application. We did one, but it didn't do the other. Let me see what the heck is this. So we got these general reports. Oh, you see that? Yeah. Of course. Well, that proves to us that if it's not null, it's not going to create another one. It's going to create another one. It's going to create it if it's null. So, which is good. That's a good test right there. We try to do a duplicate 2 times and it will create one, which is right. So now we want to put a general in there. Control S. Close this dude and relaunch. Double click on that guy. Guess what? I bet you. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, see there. It didn't know what that is. You see there? That path. It's all it's missing that backspace. Now it's going to look into the, actually, you know what, it might have created. No, you can't, because it doesn't have a .c. Anyways, so now let's try it again. Well, let's double check my code here. Okay, all right. Let's delete that guy. My bad. You know what? I just closed my application. Yeah, let's relaunch that guy. See there? Those 2 guys? It did it. It did it. Alright, another bonus. Let's do another bonus. Close this guy. Let's go to, how about option? Look at that. Option. Go to database. Oh, go to current database. And we're going to select a startup application. You see right here? Display form. So we're going to say select this main. This is bonus number 2. Okay. Now close the thing, and we're going to delete those two. Now after we launch this guy, that main form is going to relaunch, is going to be launched, and also checking out, making sure those two folders exist. Currently we know it's not there, they are not there. Let's do it. How cool is that? You see there? Those two folders? That's how you do it. Like I said, this is going to be a short video. Thank you for watching and happy programming. There you have it. Thank you for watching. Please come back and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell for future release. Thank you again. Bye for now.